What's up, YouTube? It's the Heretic Ninja here, and I just wanted to go over this sweet commission I just finished. Someone commissioned me a whole, I don't even know what you would call this, the pledge level on the Kickstarter to have every single model printed out. So they pledged on the Kickstarter, but they did not want to commission it through the Kickstarter because I think it was gonna be a delivery date of summer, they said. So yeah, so I printed it out for them. This looks like a lot of models. It's not even everything because all the models that had multi-parts I bagged up and put in separate boxes. So all the troops with multi-parts are in there. All those bases. And I printed out a lot of duplicates because I was scared of prints failing, and surprisingly, very little failed. The only thing that kept failing, and I'm gonna point it out right now, is this piece of crap right here. This piece of crap wing, this Praetor's wing. That thing, like, here's the failed print. It kept printing out like this. Like, this corner would not print. It's annoying. So I threw most of them away on Reflex, but I kept this one in case he wants to just remember the good old times. But yeah, pretty sick. I played a few games. I posted one on the YouTube channel. Should be posting one soon again. Very cool game, very easy to learn. Some people might think it might be too easy if you're used to playing Warhammer, but I mean, for me, that's a positive because I don't want to look through different rule books, different magazines that had rules in them to learn how to play. I just want to play. I want to roll 2 dice. I don't want to roll 80 dice to deal 2 wounds. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's go over the multi-parts here. Here's some troop options there. These are the Heretic Legion. Some bodies there, a bunch of extra bases. These are the Trench Pilgrims. Bodies there for troops, bases, and arm weapon or weapon options. And then these are the new Antioch. There's they have 2 different troop types. That's why there's so many bodies, and there's a ton of extra. And then we got weapon options in here. Yeah, very cool. Just wanted to show this off because this is just a massive amount of models. You got a lot of bang for your buck if you pledged on the Kickstarter. And I'll just do a little flyby here of the workstation of some other projects I'm doing. A little cosplay in FDM, what is that, Hellblaster Primaris helmets. We're also printing out a Hulk statue here in 1/6 scale. Got a Darth Talon statue as well. Another 3D print. Check out my Pikachu pants. Ding, 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 ding. And the Hulk, and this is my little setup here for printing. But yeah, and check this out. Little random tidbit, if you know how to help me. This printer, it shakes so much that it knocks the print off the build plate on the resin printer. Do you guys have a hack on how to deal with that, or is the best thing to just put that printer on the whole ass other side of the garage? We'll do a quick overview of the Trench Crusade models I'm printing out for myself. So if you saw my other videos, I have trench programs for myself. I printed out Court for my good buddy of mine, even though he hates the game. But yeah, so here's my other faction I'm painting up. This is the Sultanate. So the base, this is pretty cool. The bases are all 3D printed also, just so I can print what I need, and the exact sizes, and I have them now. I won't have to order bulk on eBay, like 100 of each, but actually that might be a good idea if I print a lot of figures. So anyway, yeah, the basing is just some Vallejo texture paint. That's how it looks when it dries. It's kind of like this sandy look, but I put Agrax Earthshade on it, and then I dry brushed it in Wraithbone to give it that look. Yeah, these are the models. This is more than a warband for the Sultanate. I just printed extra of some models in case I ended up using them. Check this out. This is the Iron Ball. Crazy miniature. Look at the... Oh, by the way, this print, all these prints I've been printing in the ABS-like resin from Elagoo. Is it Elagoo or Elagoo? I don't know. I should probably know because I have their printer that I use. But yeah, And the detail's actually pretty good, especially since I'm using the Saturn 4 Ultra and it's like a 12K printer, but I'm using the ABS, like I believe that's just like a 1080p type quality, and it's pretty clear. Like, look at that. Like the detail, you could totally tell all the details in the armor and this gun. It's all crystal clear. Very nice. Like, look, he has like veins. You can see his veins in his leg. Like, pretty good. Like, I feel like it's the amount of resin you get from the cheap resin is worth it, because the 4K resin's kind of pricey. It's like 30 to 40 bucks for 1 liter or 1,000 mLs, I think it's listed as. And you can get 2 for the price of like 25 to 30 on Amazon. So yeah, let's look at some smaller figures, how the detail pops out. They're already primed, but yeah, like usually when you prime it, you might lose some detail. But sorry, I'm trying to focus the camera on this. Like you can see all the little valleys and ridges in his armor. You could totally tell them apart there. Oh, that's some support that I primed over. Yeah. So how do these models look unprimed? So here we have Heretic Legion. This is actually their early model, I believe, of the what is this chick called? I forgot. The priest? Ooh, some support there, dried. The new model, if you go earlier in the video, I show it, actually looks way cooler than this, but it's just cool that this is how it looked before. The new model is way more fancy, but this is just nice and basic. You can tell there's some patterning on the robe there. So if you use the 4K resin, maybe that patterning will pop out more. But like I said, the new model is way more detailed. This is cool too. I feel like this is one of their iconic models here. Like little demon werewolf. People have been printing this out and then putting like cotton on his back to simulate like hair. It's pretty cool. Some runes etched on the side. There's the Eldar symbol right there etched on his side. Little mouth. Let's see, something smaller. So here's like a Heretic Legion. Heretic Legion Trooper. Like this is one of the smaller models. You could tell all the detail. Like look on his gun, you could get the bolt right there by his right hand above his finger. You can see the bolt of the rifle there. You see all his gear on him. That's crazy. It's pretty good detail. And there's numerous heads. So like you could see here. Where is this guy? Let's check this guy out here. This guy has like a beret. Actually, I think this is the new Antioch head. This guy has a beret on, and he has an automatic pistol. And he has like a little baby on his waist. So it's pretty funny. A lot of people were saying that the art of this game disturbs them. And some other people are saying that the art that was shown in the Kickstarter does not match the miniatures. But I'm like, bro, there's a freaking infant on this guy's waist. Like, you want it darker than that? What's wrong with you people? Some slightly bigger models here. These like the Hell Knights or some such. Like, yeah, look at the ridges on his little hair plume. Like, there's all that detailing in his hair plume. That is absolutely insane. He's got his, you can see his little peck too right here. I just noticed that. That is interesting design choice. So, like I was saying, people were saying the art is not as, does not look like the Kickstarter art. I'm like, bro, there's like disturbing stuff on these models. Like, I don't know what else you want to be on these models. Oh, here's another one here. This model, the story is that they committed suicide and cut off their heads, and in order to try to get power and prove themselves to hell, and only a select few of them are able to come back as choristers, where they come back to life, and they hold their head, their severed head like that. That's like insane. That is, oh look, there's a, like the detail's insane. There's a cross on his chest and it's inverted. There's a noose right there, his head, this knife he committed suicide with, a more inverted crosses on his back. Oof. That is pretty disturbing. And then, all right, last one here we'll look at. This is the Scripture Guardian, the Kickstarter exclusive model. This is pretty cool. Some support there I need to snip off. One problem with this model, actually, this arm, it gets glued right there at that point. That arm prints with the book, and this arm, when you tear off the supports, this arm easily tears off. So you have to watch out that you don't throw that arm away on accident, because I've done it twice already. But yeah, check out that model. Absolutely insane. Apparently this model does not have rolls yet, but it looks crazy. This looks actually like a Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Elden Ring character. It's crazy. I love the art direction in this game. Something else, oh wait, I forgot about this. How can we forget about this big daddy? The Sin Eater, who has nipple rings and a tenderizer as a weapon. A giant tenderizer to tenderize your bones. Oh, there's a little corpse on his back. I never noticed that before. Yeah, that's the Sin Eater. Yeah, that's the models. They look great. They're great. A lot of detail. They print out well, even on the cheap resin. And oh, this is something cool too. So if you play like 900-point games with 8 Glory, which is like the one-off match play game mode, you kind of start having a lot of models. So to show who has activated, I printed out these activation markers. So these are like little crosses. And I actually printed this out on my bamboo printer in FDM because I wasn't even going to paint them because I want them to stand out as like this model activated. So I actually printed this in the free spool that came with my printer of supports. So this is support filament. And it's actually, like, I don't see any lines right here. It's kind of smooth and shiny. I mean, on the straight edge like this, you could see where the filament melted. But yeah, so these are just like support. So like, if this guy activated, if he went, I'll just plop this right here and say, all right, he's good, he activated. So I'm using these crosses for like the Christian armies of God, and I'm actually printing right now some chalices. I think this is actually called a Grail chalice. So I'm printing out some chalices to use for my heretics and demons to show that they activated. And yeah, and because it's printing in FDM and not resin, they're more resilient. So I could just toss it in a container and I'm good to go. And I won't care if it gets damaged because it's more resilient because it's FDM, not resin. And they're not painted, so I don't care. They're just ready to go. So anyway, yeah, that is the 3D printed Kickstarter items. They look great. Oops, sorry, I almost dropped that camera there. Yeah, hopefully we can get some more content going for this game. It's been really busy with work, and one of my game partners does not like this game, so hopefully I could change his mind and we can get some more matches in. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.